Alright guys, so welcome back to another video on the channel. Today's video is going to be a bit different as it is Halloween today. I thought, why not do a Halloween video? Now, today's video is going to be on Pokemon. Now, when I say Pokemon, what do you guys think of? Do you think of Pikachu, Eevee, Ash and his friends, all going on nice journeys, befriending Pokemon, and being there to care for each other and care for the Pokemon, all getting on really nicely? But what if I said there was more dangers in the Pokemon world than there is in our world now? Would you believe me? Well, today we're going to be going through some of the Pokemon and their Pokedex entries. Some of them are very spooky, some of them are scary, some of them I would not even want to meet. So before we begin, all these Pokedex entries are from cerebeat.net. I'll leave a link to that down below in the description, so please do check them out. But yeah, I'm going to be going through all the generations, so Gen 1 all the way now to Gen 7, and here we go. So the first one that we're going to be looking at is Haunter. Now the Sun Pokedex entry says, it strikes at humans from total darkness. Those licked by its cold tongue grow weaker with each passing day until they die. So imagine, you're just out for a nice stroll, all of a sudden a shadow comes over you, you get licked and then you die. A Pokemon that obviously you would not want to meet on any day out at all. But it doesn't stop there. What happens when this Pokemon evolves? Well, it goes from Haunter into Gengar. What does Gengar say? It apparently wishes for a travelling companion. Since it was once human itself, it tries to create one by taking the lives of other humans. Should you feel yourself attacked by a sudden chill, it is evidence of an approaching Gengar. There is no escaping it. Give up. So not only is this Pokemon dangerous when it's Haunter, when it evolves it's even more. It was once human, which means when you die, you could become into this Gengar creature. And not only that, but it kills other humans, so it has a friend.
Maybe this is a haunted mansion that grabs people and then eats them!
So the final one we're looking at in the Gen 1 Pokedex in Kanto is Hypno. As a matter of course, it makes anyone it meets fall asleep and has a taste of their dreams. Anyone that has a good dream, it carries off. Now, you might be thinking, oh, it's not that bad, but if it meets you, and then it makes you fall asleep, if you're having a really nice, happy dream, you're walking through a land of candy, anything like that, it's going to carry you off and kidnap you. Now, it doesn't say what it's going to do once it's kidnapped you, but I can't imagine that this Pokemon's going to do anything good with you. So, another Pokemon to watch out for. So that's the end of the Gen 1 Pokedex, or in Kanto, but there are still a few Pokemon that you wouldn't want to come across in that region at all. Up next, we're going to have a look at Gen 2, or Johto. So there was only really one Pokemon that I found that was super scary, or at least had a bit more to it than the others, and that was Misdreavus. It will use any means necessary to frighten people and absorb their life energy. It practiced this constantly to hone its skill in causing fear. Now this Pokemon is out to scare you. If it scares you, it's going to steal your energy. That could take off a few years off your life. Say you're going to live to 90 years old. If you see this Pokemon, you might only live to 80 years old now. It steals your life and kills you slowly. Another Pokemon to not go anywhere near.
Right, there are ghosts living in this house, and those ghosts are all gathering around us right now!
The first one in Gen 3 is Banette, or Bayonet, or however you want to pronounce it. So this Pokemon was once a doll that became a Pokemon over its grudge from being junked or thrown away. It seeks the child that disowned it. Not only that, but it has a zip on its mouth, and it has that so it stops the curse from leaking out and hurting anyone. So this Pokemon was once a doll, a teddy that you'd sleep with, be friends with, and then it got thrown away. And this Pokemon's, its grudge is to seek out this child that threw it away, and it's going to go after this child. So again, if you have any teddies, any toys, do not throw them away, because Bayonet could become your teddy, and you wouldn't want that chasing you. Up next is Duskull. It finds bad children who won't listen to their parents. It will spirit them away, or so it's said. Now, you might think, it's not that bad, but if you're a naughty child and you're not listening to your parents, this Pokemon will come and get you. It also says that this Pokemon can pass through walls no matter how thick they are. So you can have the thickest walls in the entire world. This Pokemon is still going to be able to get you. Not only that, but it's going to steal your life energy. But Duskull doesn't stop there. Once it evolves into Dusclops, it becomes even more spooky and scary. Anyone who dares peer into its body to see the spectral ball of fire will have their spirit stolen away. Its body is hollow. It is said those who look into its body are sucked into the void. So if you look at this Pokemon in the wrong way, it's going to open itself up and it's going to steal you into the void. It's pretty much you bringing you from the real world into hell and making you suffer. It's going to steal your spirit and it's going to throw your body into hell. So again, you don't want to come across this Pokemon ever at all. And the final one in Gen 3 is Sableye. This Pokemon is feared. When its gemstone eyes begin to glow with a sinister shine, it's believed that Sableye will steal people's spirits away. Now this doesn't say that this Pokemon's going to steal Pokemon, it's just going to steal people. In fact, the Pokedex entry actually says this Pokemon is feared, which means you do not want to come across it. And when it mega evolves, that's probably going to be even worse for you. But again, like the other two regions, there are plenty more Pokemon that you do not want to come across. But up next, Gen 4. So up first is Driftloon. Now when I caught this Pokemon in Pokemon Sun, I read the Pokedex entry and I was quite shocked to see what it said. Stories go that it grabs the hand of small children. It drags them away to the afterlife. It also dislikes heavy children. So, this Pokemon literally grabs the hands of your child and it will carry them away and kill them. But I mean, if you've got a heavy child, you should be fine. So, Sophocles, good job there. Up next is Frostlass. When it finds humans or Pokemon it likes, it freezes them and takes them to its chilly den, where they become decorations. The soul of a woman lost on a snowy mountain possessed an icicle, becoming this Pokemon. The food it most relishes is the souls of men. Not only is this Pokemon a dead woman that likes to eat men's spirits, but it also freezes anything it likes, people, Pokemon, items, and it will make them become decorations and hang them on its wall. It's a quite evil Pokemon if you think about it. You know, two children playing in the snow. Oh, I like you. I'm going to steal you away from your parents and hang you on my wall. Not only that, but it likes to eat the souls of men. Any hikers out there going up mountains, please be careful. The final Pokemon for Gen 4 is a legendary Pokemon, and it is Darkrai. Now Darkrai is known as the Nightmare Pokemon, so you can pretty much see where this is going to be going. It chases people and Pokemon away from its territory, causing them to experience deep, nightmarish slumbers. This Pokemon literally haunts people by giving them nightmares. How many times have you woken up in the middle of your sleep and thought, oh, that was a really scary nightmare, I don't want to have that again, and you're getting that upset and frustrated and that scared? Well, this Pokemon is out to do that. If you're having a nightmare, blame it on this Pokemon. Darkrai is not a good Pokemon to be around. Up next, Unova. So the first one we've got is Cofagrigus or Cofagrigus. It has been said that they swallow those who get close and turn them into mummies. It also likes to eat gold nuggets. So this is known as the coffin Pokemon. I think it's basically a pharaoh that's been mummified and gone into the coffin, and then it's been haunted and some spirits have gone wrong in there and it's created this Pokemon. If you are a grave robber or an explorer and you get too close to this coffin, it will swallow you. It will basically bury you alive. But at least if you have some golden nuggets, you know, you could be fine. You could get away. Probably not, but you never know.
I wouldn't want to meet it in a dark alley.
Up next, we have Litwick. While shining a light and pretending to be a guide, it leeches off the life force of any who follow it. This Pokemon, you know, it's pretending to light the way, and then it steals your energy, draining you, basically just killing you. But it doesn't stop there, because when it evolves into Lampent, it gets so much worse. So Lampent will arrive near the moment of death and steal spirits from the body. Not only that, but this Pokemon also likes to hang around hospitals waiting for people to pass on or die. So it hangs around hospitals and this Pokemon is waiting there to steal its spirit and basically gain health from people dying. So yeah, this Pokemon, it's not exactly the most scariest, but I'd say it's one of the meanest. Not a very good Pokemon. And then Chandelure, don't even get me started on that one. But like the others, there is a lot more scary Pokemon. Up next, Kalos. Up first we have Phantom. Now, these Pokemon are stumps possessed by the spirits of children who have died in a forest. Their cries sound like screams. So any child that has died in the forest becomes this creature, and its cries sound like screams. I mean, to be honest, it looks like a cute Pokemon, but when you read its backstory, it's a pretty scary Pokemon if you think about it. Up next, we have Gourgeist. Now, it enwraps its prey in its hair-like arms. It sings joyfully as it observes the suffering of its prey. Anyone who hears this song will be cursed, so it likes to make people and Pokemon suffer as it's basically strangling them to death. I mean, Pokemon isn't really a happy place to be around if you think about it. Not only that, but this Pokemon is basically a pumpkin. So I hope you don't have any pumpkins in the house, because this might come and get you. Up next, we have Honedge. If anyone dares to grab its hilt, it will wrap the blue cloth around the person's arm and drain that person's life energy completely. So you grab the hilt of this Pokemon and you are dead instantly. It doesn't say it's going to drain your life force and that's it. It's going to drain it completely. So you are dead as soon as you touch this. There's no way of escaping it as soon as you grab it. So the final Pokemon we have is Yveltal.
The cocoon of destruction.
When its life comes to an end, it absorbs all the life of every living thing and turns into a cocoon once more. So this Pokemon drains the life of everything. It's known as the destructive Pokemon, or destruction Pokemon, because it literally will kill anything in its radius. Trees, houses, people, Pokemon, rocks, the grass, the ground, anything it can find. So the final Pokemon on this list and for the video is Mimikyu from the Alola region. Its actual appearance is unknown. A scholar who once saw what was underneath its rag was overwhelmed by terror and died from the shock. Not only that, but this Pokemon dresses up as Pikachu, not because it likes Pikachu and wants attention, it's because it hates Pikachu. This Pokemon is pure evil.
It looks like Mimikyu hates Pikachu. Mimikyu doesn't look like Pikachu because it wants to. It seems to me there's a whole lot of resentment going on. It's not cool.
If that cloth gets ripped off, anybody who looks at it will die instantly. Not only that, but its other form is called the busted form or broken neck. You attack it and it breaks its neck. I mean, I think on the list, this Pokemon is one of the ones I would never want to come across. I mean, Meowth from the Sun and Moon anime almost died from it, and he's been a character for 20 years, and he almost died just because of this Pokemon.
Will you knock off all of the scary talk? Take off that Pikachu getup and fight fair and square!
But yeah, there we go. That is about 20 of the most unusual Pokédex entries you'll find on Pokemon at the moment. There probably will be more once the new games release. We'll have to see. But yeah, if you see any of these Pokemon in real life, do stay away, because you do not want to have your life force drained, end up dying, going into a nightmare, anything like that. But yeah, if you did go ahead to enjoy this video, please do hit that thumbs up button and let me know that you want some more Pokemon videos, and I might do other top 10s or information about Pokemon in the future. Also, comment down below in the comment section if you've actually seen one of these Pokemon in real life and you survived it, or you just want to talk anything like that. And finally, subscribe to the channel if you are new. So yeah, thank you once more for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy Halloween.